Yeah, man, we in the dark, man. So, goddamn me. This the only lights I gonna see over it right now. Yeah, that's good enough. Shit, we out here cooling, man. In the motherfucking dark with no lights on.
Waiting on Center Point.
Shit, somebody.
Center Point, bitch ass, man, they playing with a nigga, man. You know, this is I feel like it's a social test. They just trying to, they always do this shit. And they already said they was gonna kick a lot of different certain communities off of the power grid if they had any matters with this storm or whatever reaching land.
So do a nigga get some of their money back paying their light
bill?
bill?
No, nigga, what you doing now? Talking about a credit, you could beg for a credit, but they're gonna push back on that and tell you they ain't got nothing to do with no natural disaster. They gonna blame it on God and the earth. Yeah, that's what it does. Just like the insurance companies do. When your shit get towed up, it ain't no, you didn't have the right insurance that covers that.
So I've been paying you motherfuckers for that.
For nothing, yeah. Paying them enough to rob them. You gotta do something, find a way to get your money back. Yeah, it's all good. Motherfucker get down on you. You gotta learn how to get down back on them. Because everybody doing that whole ass shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no need for our power to be out like this. They selling nothing but gas and ice right now. Gas, water, and ice. It's all finna blow up. That's what finna be the main shit getting sold. As well as niggas filling their prescriptions wherever they can. Shit that people are put under arrest to, medicate. But that's all that is, man. They know they was supposed to come over here, man. A lot of people say they lights is back on in different areas around G County, but most folks in Hitchcock is in last place except the commercial institutions. All of the stores and shit, they still in good standing. And
Highway 6, the only thing lit up.
Because that's where all of the commercial properties are. Stores and shit, commerce. People selling shit. They knew that they was gonna stimulate the effort. The fucking gas station was packed. I seen people pulling up over and over and over. Shit, I seen so many people I hadn't seen in a long time.
Pulling up.
They got forced up out there. Yeah.
You
feel me? You gotta pop out and go and get something and get some relief. Shit. For real. Niggas beat, throwing out. Shit. Now, not my, but nigga got good ice and good shit. Nigga ice refrigerator is straight. And nigga freezer is straight. I swapped out some shit the other night. I put some shit that wasn't frozen up top. There was groceries that we needed to eventually go up top. But I put that frozen shit down low and put the thawed shit up top so it could get a freeze on it and a nigga won't have no groceries to have to throw away and shit. But this the time where a motherfucker can take and you can teach. It's a teaching moment or a learning moment, man. They gotta learn how to put up with this type of shit, because one day this is gonna be a permanent condition. You won't be able to hope for the municipal services that we all bitching about. Nigga want them services, but at some point them services are gonna go kaput. And they gonna have to learn how to deal with this right here. Pitch dark. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to set a fire, get a torch, have a torch in the front of your property. That way you can see what's lurking and what's coming and going on your property. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to cook outside, over fire, coals or wood and shit. Shit like that. Because it's coming. You feel me? This is gonna be a permanent condition for a lot of countries at some point, and I think this is just a social study. Our government is the local government and many municipalities there within, they seeing how this shit gonna rock. Is the people gonna sustain themselves? Do the people really need us? Or, should we come rescue them? This is what that is. This is a social study. And there've always been social studies on the American citizens. And like I say, on the news, they already mentioned that folks that's in control of different power grids throughout different locations and areas in Texas, they're going to be intentionally suffering folks like the rolling blackouts, where they're going to cut you off from the power grid so that it wouldn't, so that say that it wouldn't collapse. So we push a certain community, a certain few off of the power grid, so we can preserve it. That's the claim. But I don't believe that that's a matter of fact. I believe this is a social study. They're trying to see how the people going to carry and how well they're going to fare without all of those amenities that the municipalities and different power plants afford the humans. They just playing with us. But that's the thing. So you hear all that humming and shit you hear in the generator, that's gas. Motherfuckers that had to buy that, they had to pay for gas. But they done paid their bill on the first.
Yeah, had to pay it. They like they were gonna look like this.
Exactly.
Before the fire.
Exactly. Now, a nice gush of wind come through for about an hour and a half, and some rainfall. Some signs is broken up, glass is broken, tree branches pushed around, and a nigga gotta be in the dark, going by gas, got the whole neighborhood humming of generators. That ain't no mistakes, that ain't no happenstance. And on top of that, you couldn't look out your motherfucking rooftop and see a Centerpoint truck nowhere.
Nah, they ain't nowhere.
They ain't coming because it's a plan. This is an orchestrated practice. This is a social study, homie. This is a social study. We always have social studies launched up on us. And we think that, the best time to initiate a social study is when a natural disaster occurs. That way you can't be blamed. You can't be blamed for nothing. All you gotta do, I didn't know their water was bad over there. Oh, I didn't know this. I didn't know. No one contacted me. We had no way to know. We had no way to find out. They excuse themselves of any liability when you address your government, any sector of it, the state, the Fed, or the local. They're gonna have a way to excuse themselves from liability. And this shit here, that's why I call it a social study. How many they trying to see? Then right now, a nigga could really purge something. Right now. You feel me? You can really go on the purge right now. What the law's gonna do? Ride around with them bright ass lights and be scared? All you gotta do is make enough noise. They ain't gonna come down there. You feel me? If they hear big shit going off down in that neighborhood, you think the law finna come down there?
Nah.
You hear shit sound like a nigga on the roof, on bah, boom, bah, bah. They not coming down there, you in trouble. You on your own. That's what this look like. It's testing us, seeing how we gonna fare. It ain't always natural. This is definitely unnatural because in other moments, like I said, you could get out on your rooftop and look and you'll see Centerpoint to the rescue. Ain't nobody seen them.
Yeah.
Everybody, like I said, I ran a lot of folks at the store. Everybody I asked, y'all seen Centerpoint? I said, nah, you seen them? Nah, we all asking each other the same question back and forth. Nobody can get Centerpoint. Then the phone's acting funny. Then when you call Centerpoint, they don't want to answer. Somebody told me they called the police. They ain't answer. What the fuck? They on the road, they riding around like they trying to catch speeders and write tickets, but you saying they ain't answer the phone? Nigga say, man, the police didn't even answer the phone. This a social experiment, man. For real. This is the time where you get to see or learn that it's always good to be good with your neighbors. You know, the ones that fuck with you like you fuck with them. You know, it's good to have neighbors.
Right.
Because they'll check on you, they'll keep up with you, know what I'm saying? They won't let nobody fuck over and play with you. You know. But like if you just a loner and you don't socialize, you don't fuck with your neighbors, you know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody gonna worry about you.
Motherfucker ain't worried about it. Motherfucker ain't thinking about you, you know. But you know, when you fuck with your people, your neighbors, they gonna call and you all right over there? You straight? You need this? You need that? That type of shit. This is what's being observed. You know, it's being observed. You know, because it's just like remember Hurricane Rita hit after Katrina whooped on New Orleans. When Rita hit, everybody was evacuating, running like a motherfucker. Didn't want to experience.
People died on the highway.
Didn't want to experience what them folks went through and what we saw, the images we saw. That frightened the shit out of everybody.
Yeah,
so folks got their ass up the high ground, away from the Gulf Coast area. Ran from Rita. And however, it was so much violence being perpetrated amongst the folks evacuating, where they had to come in contact with one another to get different resources and provisions to continue their flight and evacuate the region from the storm landing. Niggas having shootouts over gas, you know what I'm saying, shit going on, police fucking with niggas, getting charges in new counties and shit they ain't never been in. It was just so much, you know what I'm saying? And that's something that a lot of a lot of people want to catalog those type of encounters. Excuse me. Like how will a human fare if we deprive him of what he used to every day? His ass wake up, he used to flush that commode. What if a nigga can't flush that commode? If it was flooding going on, we'll be in last place running water. We'll have to boil water. We ain't even under that advisory.
Man, they cut the water out too.
They played them games. I know that.
Yeah, they were gonna do a test.
They
gonna live with the water. They were like, we gonna live with. Last time we
they couldn't justify that though, because the only time you have to cut that water off is when you got flooding. If it ain't no flooding, you ain't got no business fucking with the waste, with the water plant.
Yeah.
You don't got no business going over there fucking with nothing. You can try to find justification for pushing a certain district of the city off of the energy grid and then put them back on. And, you know, I get that so-called practice, but I know one thing for sure, two things for certain. Fuck that energy grid. If that bitch blow up, let it blow up. Fuck y'all worried about the energy grid being pulled on so hard during the storm, but y'all let everybody and their goddamn mama float over here. They fly over here. They find a way over here on a ship or a plane. They let everybody over here, and now we got to get kicked out for the goddamn energy grid. Stop letting motherfuckers over here. Everybody over here. Quit letting motherfuckers over here. Y'all done what y'all done. Took the goddamn land. Y'all done with that. Now y'all playing with a nigga. Y'all playing with us. That's all I feel. I feel like they playing because they said they were gonna kick a nigga off the grid, and they did that.
And they did
because even when niggas had real natural disasters that count, you could tell. You'll have a neighbor who power didn't never go out.
Yeah.
You'll have a few neighbors in the community, like this whole community, this whole city, like pitch black right now, homie. You can do some purging right now, homie.
To Hitchcock to Dickerson, no lights.
They trying to see what's going. You could do some purging right now. The laws can too.
Lamarck and Tech City got the lights though.
The laws can too. Get away with some shit. It's a lot of people, if they got that evil shit in them and they want to do evil, nigga, it ain't no street light on. So it ain't no ring camera gonna catch you. Surveillance cameras ain't, you get what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing working. You on
nigga,
your own.
You on your own, homie. For real. That's why the Bible tell you better keep your rod in the staff, nigga. You better have something to protect your motherfucking self when you walk through the valley in the shadow of death, nigga. It's dark like this, you can't see what's in front of you. This that country shit where you can put your hands in front of you off in the country, and you can't even see your hands in front of you, bro. This is how dark it is right now. It ain't a street light that light will even cascade off of a some bitch's roof. You
It's
know,
dark.
you didn't have to have a street light in your neighborhood. It could be a street light on the other block, and it cascade off of the roof of some of the homes, and it'll illuminate a
Right.
certain portion of your block.
With some light.
But nigga, it ain't none of that shaking. And Hitchcock pay local and state tax, huh? How we sitting here with these generators? You hear the whole block humming. Nobody lit up. Everybody had to go to their generator, huh? This is a social study. It's not no accident. It ain't no happenstance. Oh, well, the motherfucker told me the center point workers is all over. They got a lot of different areas that took damage and took it. Like, say, okay, whatever. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Like, that's supposed to mean we don't get no attention. Like, what that's supposed to mean? So what? It always hit a lot of areas. But for a nigga to do, like I say, get on his roof and to look out amongst the city and not see nobody coming and restoring the energy source for these people in the city, that's intent, homie. That's intentional. So we're just finna see her at Rock. Man. We need to get out here and do some things right now. Like, shit, motherfucker can turn up at a pool party as nigga. Right now. For real. Light up them tiki torches. You know what I'm talking about? The things that run off the mosquitoes, the little tiki torch. Light up a couple of them, nigga, and go get in the motherfucking pool, nigga. Pitch black outside. Do some shit you ain't never done before, like niggas go out in the rain in your boxes. When it's a hard rain outside, just go out there and let it
butt
just,
ass naked.
just
nigga.
let it just
walk
rain
out
on you.
there.
Nah, for real, my nigga, feel the earth, huh? You feel me?
I done did it before.
I done it before. Go out in the
Especially
rain,
when
nigga.
pouring down, nigga, walk out
For
there.
real, man, nigga, fuck that nigga, just feel God. You feel me? Come on, man. That ain't uncivilized. It's uncivilized if I'm flashing myself and other people out here. That'll be bogus. But I mean, to go out and feel the earth's energy and function, man, that's a hell of a thing. It's beautiful. It's lovely. But this right here, this is man playing with man, huh? They playing with us. That's all.
Man, we out
That shit
here,
ain't do
bro.
nothing but blow. Huffing and puffing. It's raining. And the nigga gotta go without power.
Yes, sir.
That shit bogus.
We outside, man. In the dark.
In the dark.